we just got our first look at this long-awaited XCOM style Star Wars strategy game. Now, just in case you're not familiar with this game, it's a squad-based point-and-click strategy game, and it's being made by Respawn with BitReactor. Now, I'm really looking forward to this game, and it's great to finally have some information, but these are leaked pictures, so we have to take everything here with a pinch of salt. So let's take a closer look at this first picture, and of course the first thing that stands out to us is the main character is Bo-Katan. Bo-Katan is one of my favourite characters, so I was very pleased to see her included here. On the left you can see she's with another Mandalorian character without a name, and what looks to be an astromech droid. She appears to be fighting some clone troopers. In the top left corner it says rescue the prisoner in 10 turns or less, and we can see choice of hit and the weapon bar along the bottom. Everything here screams XCOM, very similar system, and that's not surprising because some of the BitReactor team did formerly work on XCOM. In this next picture we get our first look at a Jedi character. But let's start off on the screenshot on the left. We can see Bo-Katan behind cover here, and she has a droid very similar to Lola, the butterfly style droid that Princess Leia used in the Kenobi series. And then as we move to the shot on the right you can see that droid going out probably to scout or flank an enemy. But if you look up to the left there you can see a green lightsaber of a Jedi character. Given the fact that we've just seen some clone troopers, and there appears to be another Jedi character on the floor, is there a possibility that we're gonna see Order 66 in this game? And our next shot shows us even more detail of this. We can see the two Mandalorian characters setting up an Overwatch zone. This is of course a staple of all of these type of games. But top centre left we see that Jedi character again, and we can see the clone trooper gunship, and we see what looks like a clone trooper with a shock staff. So what do you think? Do you think this is Order 66, or do you think this is later on, more in say the Rebels timeline or Jedi Fallen Order, where we see clone troopers with the shock sticks hunting down the Jedi? We have a still of what could be the pull screen perhaps here, not much to tell from this. Next we have a really interesting set of shots. This looks like this is going to be the home base type of mechanic you often get in these type of games. Now I'm not sure if this is the actual game screen, this really does have the look of concept art about it, but still we have a couple of very interesting things we can glean from this. First of all, if you look in the top left corner it says headquarters and it says Catherine Mining Colony. That means we could be returning to this famous site from Rogue One. Catherine Mining Colony, or the Rings of Catherine as it is also known, was the location we saw in Rogue One where Andor meets his contact at the start of the film. I'd be really excited to see the return of this spectacular location, and it makes perfect sense to have the character's base here. That section on the left there looked like where you select the armory, but as we move over to the holo table here in the centre we can see what looks like Ahsoka. I really wasn't expecting to see Ahsoka in this game, but we do know she obviously knows Bo-Katan very well. As we move our attention over to the right here, we can see a black market screen where presumably you'd buy equipment for your team, and a section that says Spec Ops. And we have two characters over here I'm completely unfamiliar with. Again, if you know who these characters are, you have any idea, let me know. And then finally we have what looks like it could be another pull screen or maybe something from a cutscene. Again, not much we can tell from this. There is a BitReactor presentation coming at Star Wars Celebration soon, so hopefully we'll get some more news there. But until then, I think the big takeaway from this news is the fact that we're getting Bo-Katan and potentially as well Ahsoka. Personally, I was expecting this to be primarily a shooting game. I thought you'd have something like a little Rebel Commando team. I really wasn't expecting to see Jedi in this. So it's over to you. What do you think about this? Let me know in the comments down below. Are you looking forward to this one? Are you a fan of the XCOM style games? If you enjoyed this video, please smash that like button for me. Here's my suggestions of what to watch next. Until then, don't forget, look to the Force, and you will always find me.